Hey, I want to talk about a few things. And those of you watched my wrestling video for a while, which I don't know if any of you, I know one guy does, but those of you who have watched for a while know I'm really, well, I was really a fan of Bobby Athy. Yeah, I was a huge fan of Bobby Athy. I was a huge fan. And I loved his Walking Armageddon thing in TNA. That was one of the major reasons I stayed with TNA. And I might give it another run and later today, but I don't know. But that was one of the major reasons I stayed with TNA. But and when he went to WB, I was so excited. I was like, oh, he's panned a big match with Brock getting a SummerSlam. I read about, so I'm really excited about what they're going to do with him. They have a perfect gimmick if they bring him into WB. Walking Armageddon versus Beat Brock Getting, that just writes itself. I mean, Bobby runs through each and every guy on the roster to get to it. That that's just perfect. And for a while, I was really high on him. I was really high on him. I was like, oh, what are they gonna do with him now? I'm so excited what they're gonna do. Even after that awful Citrus promo, really. I think they did the stuff with Roman Reigns with him after that, but even after that, I was still throwing a high on him. I was like, oh, they could do such great things with him. Yeah, I remember when he beat Roman Reigns at Extreme Rules with the beer, and I was like, wow, that's gotta be two Universal title thoughts. But it did it was basically pointed, really. It yet to triple threat match for well sort of a mini tournament. There were two triple threat matches held on Raw. Whoever wins both those triple threat matches face each other the next week to see who would go on to face the Universal Champion Brock Lesnar. And as soon as Roman won, I was like, oh, they're gonna do that. Which could be good if they had Bobby Athy win. I mean, I still read that about SummerSlam. I was sort of hopeful. And Bobby beat Reigns once before. So I was sort of hopeful for that. And in the match, I was really excited. I was really getting behind Yathy. When Yassi hit the spear on Roman Reigns, that was a moment when I thought, oh man, Yassi's gonna win. And then Reigns kicked out, and I was like, of course they do that, of course they do that. But yeah, I haven't been that high on Bobby Yassi in the WB. They it sounds like with Bobby Yassi that Brock's not addressed this, Paul Heyman's not addressed either. But it sounds like either one or two things are happening. Either with Bobby Athy, they're low-key building a match with Brock at SummerSlam or something. When Bobby Athy takes his digs at Brock Lesnar, I could beat I could beat Brock Lesnar in the wrestling match in the octagon and a street fight, whatever. And either that could be happening, or just Bobby Assey is fed up with the way the company treated him, and is like, hey, I won my match with Bobby Lashley, or I'm walking away. I'm going back to TNA. I'm going with AEW or something, which brings me to my negative point. Bobby Lashley in AEW would be amazing. It would be, think of the matches he could have with Kenny Omega, with Chris Jericho, especially if they bring back the Walking Armageddon nickname that he did have. I think his nickname now, I can't remember. The Almighty Bobby Lashley. That is so stupid. That sounds so fake and so sarcastic, and it's just so stupid. It sounds so hokey. But yeah, Bobby Lashley and AEW would be great, especially if they bring back the Walking Armageddon thing, which I can almost guarantee they will. I don't know, but and the next thing can work with either Bobby Lashley or Finn Balor. Either one of them come out and they just attack. With Bobby Lashley can be random guys. With Finn Balor, it can just be Seth Rollins. They just attack either one of those guys, and they like, okay, I'm tired of being smiling, dancing, posing idiots for all you people. I want Brock Lesnar. I want my title shot, either at WrestleMania or SummerSlam. And with Finn Balor, you already have a built-in story with him, because he can say like, hey Seth, I never lost my Universal title. Remember I beat you for it at SummerSlam, but you cost me my Universal title even though I beat you. You injured me. So that could set up a match between the two on a Raw, and I'd really put for Finn Balor to win. The other kind of built-in storyline you have is Finn Balor's the man had taken Brock Lesnar to the limit, and Seth Rollins never really done that. Seth Rollins not taking Brock Lesnar to the limit. He's not even on that drawing away really weak. Just taking F5 after F5 after F5, I was like, okay, now when Brock Lesnar picks him up, he's gonna counter this into something. But no, it was just F5 after F5 after F5 after F5, which apparently set up a match between the two, which is stupid. But yeah, you have that story. Seth Rollins, I've taken Brock Lesnar to the limit. That's something that you've never done. As a demon at WrestleMania, as a demon versus the beast, I know I can beat him. And I can beat you too. I'm itching to find out, I know you are, who really deserves to go to WrestleMania 35 to face Brock Lesnar. Someone who was taking him to the limit, or someone who was basically squashed by him at Battleground some years ago. And someone who was squashed by him again a couple weeks ago on Raw. Seth, you came out and confronted him, but he owned you. He owned Seth Rollins. So there's really no point in you going to WrestleMania to face him when we all know Brock Lesnar is gonna own you again. But I can beat him. I can do the one thing that you never could. And that is say the beat. I'd really get behind that. I'd really love if that happened. That's probably not going to. It's just fantasy stuff, but I just love if that happened. And if the first thing, for I mentioned at the beginning that the Yoki setting up, maybe, there may be setting up a match between Brock Edden and Bobby Lashley somewhere down the line. Even though Bobby Lashley's been booked horribly up to this point, I thought to myself that night, you know, all someone needs is a really good match with Brock Lesnar to make them feel like they're deal again. Preferably for the Universal title, which means Brock would have to beat Seth, which is the only way I want that storyline to go. I don't want Seth to beat Brock. Don't ask me why, cause I myself really don't know, really can't pin anything down. But I do not want Seth Rollins to beat Brock Lesnar. And I'm pretty sure that's the storyline they're gonna go with, but I do not want it to happen. I kinda still want to see Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar, maybe at next year's SummerSlam. Or I guess it'd be this year's SummerSlam, and I'm going WrestleMania time. Like after WrestleMania with me, it's the start of the WB calendar, so I call it next year's SummerSlam. But yeah, maybe at SummerSlam, Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley for the Universal title. And please, I'm begging you for the of all that's decent and good in this world, I'm begging you, do not have Bobby get caught. Like, do not make him a gyrating mid-card idiot who can't even beat Finn Balor. Like, Finn Balor vs. Bobby Lashley, that should be a money match right there. That should be a main event anywhere in the world. But WWE has booked him so horribly that you think Finn Balor stepping up to Bobby Lashley for the Lashley title is a demotion. Because they've just been booked horribly. Just horrible. Just, please, if anyone knows how to be a WB booker, let me know. I think I can book Raw better than half this account they got working for them already. But yeah, enough of that rant. I just think the Demon Balor versus Brock Lesnar would be a better storyline. I think maybe Bobby Lashley moving to AEW would be the best thing for him. If they don't pull that Bobby Lashley Brock Lesnar stuff, then I'd want him to stay. I want to see Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar. Even if Bobby uses, which I don't think he should, even if Bobby uses, I still want to see that match. So Bobby Lashley can get elevated, maybe, so that he's on Lesnar's level, maybe. But yeah, bottom line, I just don't want Seth Rollins to beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. I know a lot of people do, but I don't. It's not that I don't like Seth, I love Seth, but I just don't want him to beat Brock Lesnar, because you know the hokey storyline they're gonna go with. Oh, he did it for his brother, he did it for Roman Reigns. No. If Seth's doing that for anyone, it's for himself and for the Monday Night Raw brand. And the only reason I think they didn't hammer that home this week on Raw is because Seth wasn't there. So, guys, my rant has gone on long enough. I'm sorry for that. But I just I just love wrestling and want to see it be the best it can be. And on the side note, I just finished watching some NXT pay-per-views, and man, yeah, that stuff is hard. I mean, that is the best thing in WB right now, aside from Daniel Bryan and SmackDown. That is the best thing on WB programming right now. I highly encourage you to watch it. Guys, have a good day, and be respectful to each other in the comments. And on Facebook and everything about wrestlers and everything. Remember, at the end of the day, we're all wrestling fans, and whether whether NJPW, whether AEW, whether TNA, anything, we just want wrestling to be the best it can be, and us talking about it like this doesn't mean we hate the entire W program. It just means we want it to be the best it can possibly be. Because at the end of the day, these are great men and women going out there and performing. And we want to see them do their absolute best. We want to see them do well. We want to see them booked well, not booked into oblivion. Hey yo, sanity, we don't. We just want to see wrestling be the best it can possibly be, no matter any product. Guys, have a great day and enjoy wrestling in any capacity that you like. No one is. Oh, sorry, I got a pig there. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is, you don't need to justify your watching of wrestling to anyone but yourself. Don't ever let anyone scold you for watching a certain promotion. Don't ever let anyone scold you for liking a certain wrestler that you do. Guys, I've wasted enough of your time. I'm sorry about that. But have a great day. Enjoy wrestling.